Today's Bible reading is taken from Book of Proverbs, chapter 8, verses 22 to 31, St. Paul's letter to Romans, chapter 5, verses 1 to 5, and today's Gospel according to John, chapter 16, verses 12 to 15. Book of Proverbs, chapter 8, verses 22 to 31. The Lord created me first of all, the first of His works long ago. I was made in the very beginning, at the first, before the world began. I was born before the oceans, when there was no springs of water. I was born before the mountains, before the hills were set in place, before God made the earth and its fields, or even the first handful of soil. I was there when He set the sky in place, when He stretched the horizon across the ocean, when He placed the clouds in the sky, when He opened the springs of the ocean and ordered the waters of the sea to rise no further than He said. I was there when He laid the earth's foundation. I was beside Him like an architect. I was His daily source of joy, always happy in His presence, happy with the world and pleased with the human race. Now, young man, listen to me, do as I say, and you will be happy. Today's second reading, St. Paul's letter to Romans, chapter 5, verses 1 to 5. Now that we have been put right with God through faith, we have peace with God through our Lord Jesus Christ. He has brought us by faith into His experience of God's grace, in which we now live. And so we boast of the hope we have of sharing God's glory. We also boast of our troubles because we know that trouble produces endurance, endurance produces God's approval, and His approval creates hope. This hope does not disappoint us, for God has poured out His love into our hearts by means of the Holy Spirit, who is God's gift to us. Today's Gospel according to John, chapter 16, verses 12 to 15. I have much more to tell you, but now it would be too much for you to bear. When, however, the Spirit comes who reveals the truth about God, He will lead you into all the truth. He will not speak on His own authority, but He will speak of what He hears and will tell you of things to come. He will give me glory because He will take what I say and tell it to you. All that my Father has is mine. That is why I said that the Spirit will take what I give Him and tell it to you. Gospel of our Lord Jesus Christ. Praise the Lord Jesus Christ. May God our Father and Son Jesus fill you with His mercy, peace and love. Amen.